Oh, you don't want to do that. Because in response, I can just exile them. That's unfortunate. Maybe they didn't realize I got a chance to respond to it. Hello Daily Drafters and welcome back to the channel for today's Daily Draft. We've got another Streets of New Capenna best of one draft on the shelves for us today. And let's dive right into our pack one pick one. Even the score is a big old nope. We've got Girder Goons versus Illuminator Virtuoso is what I think the pick comes down to here. Everything else is pretty underwhelming. There's some interesting things you can do with Venom Connoisseur in the format, Rumor Gatherer, but these have the two highest upside. And I think I'm going to take Virtuoso and see if we can, maybe this wheels. Virtuoso plus Bypass. It's already a pretty good start to a draft. So let's just take the white 2-drop here. And maybe we get past an Inspiring Overseer, and then our draft is just on rails for the rest of the day. Well, close. We got another Virtuoso, so we're going to take that. And we are passing Backup Agent and Throng, so that is notable. But I'd like to see if we can go blue-white with some protection here for these Virtuosos and kind of get them in with Majestic Metamorphosis and things like that. That could be pretty good for us. However, unfortunately, this pack does not offer us any blue or white cards at all, so that's not great. There is Skybridge Towers, but when there's cards as good as Elegant Entourage and Girder Goons here, I don't think I want to take the Skybridge Towers. I think I'm going to land on the Entourage because it goes well in green-white if for some reason we can find our way into that. Girder Goons is good, don't get me wrong, but black-white's not really a deck. As much as I would like to make black-white a deck between now and the time that the next set comes out, I want to build around our first two Virtuosos here, and I think taking Elegant Entourage is going to be the best way to do that. So let's go ahead and take that here and see if we get completely cut off green-white. Yeah, pretty much. Green and white are just about gone here. Okay, so Obscura Storefront. I mean, Obscura Initiate to go with the blue-white deck, kind of. Cormella means we abandon all three of our picks, and that's not even, like, that great of a card. It's decent, it's good. But I guess I'm going to take Initiate here and see if we can go blue-white. I mean, I don't know. I'm going to need to see a little bit more of a signal to back off what I'm doing than Cormella. And there's Civil Servant pick 5, along with Broker's Hideout and Metamorphosis. I know I said I do want Metamorphosis for the Virtuosos here, but yeah, it's got to be Civil Servant pick 5, doesn't it? I mean, I don't see how it can't be. Is this a citizen? Nope. No citizens currently, but that's all right. It's early. Just trying to feel out basically just the best card in these packs so far. So now there is a bypass to go with Virtuosos. There's Prize Fight, which could be okay. We already have an Elegant Entourage. Kill Shot, but we're not going to be defensive. Patch Up, I don't think so. Buy Your Silence, maybe if we have to. I guess I'll take the Prize Fight here. If the other bypass wheels and there's really nothing in the pack, I guess I'll take it. And then we can see if we can make that whole blue-white protection thing work. But for now, we have a start to a really good green-white deck. And here there's Echo Inspector versus Strong Arm. I think our green is better than our potential blue so far. And I do really like Strong Arm, so let's take that. There is Slip Out the Back now, along with Speakeasy Server. So I said I wanted to kind of like put together, you know, a whole kind of protection thing for this, but we're just getting such a good green-white deck right now. If this weren't here, if this were a random black or red card, I'd take Slip Out the Back and see if we can make that work. Now, does the bypass come back? So the bypass didn't even come back for us. So, probably not meant to be. If we need to splash red, I guess the Overlook could help us with that. But we're not playing Capenna Express. Botanical Plaza, Spars Adjudicators. I mean, this is all looking good for brokers shenanigans here. This one's tough. I don't know how much I'm going to want to splash in a deck like this. But I'll take my first Adjudicators over first Botanical Plaza. That could be wrong, but you never know. You know, I'm actually going to take one of these dumb cards here, the cards that don't matter, so that I can send signals to players. Like, get in red, don't fight me. Send him a late Plasma Jockey, maybe that'll solidify our neighbor in red here. And then we'll see if we can take advantage of it and go green-white. Last pick, Dig Up the Body. Interesting. Unlicensed Hearse. Gotta love it. There is another Elegant Entourage. There's an Adjudicators. The last one wheeled, though. Warm Welcome, Prize Fighter, both fine. But Unlicensed Hearse is just so good in this format. And it's definitely what we're going to be taking here. Goes in basically every deck. And now we have another Adjudicator versus another Entourage. That's a tough one. I think I'm going to land on Entourage because, look, last pack, both of the Adjudicators wheeled. And there's two of them that could wheel on pick 9 and pick 10 now. Rocco on the Splash could be interesting too. But I think I'm going to take another Entourage here. And maybe one of these Adjudicators wheels. That's my goal with making that pick. If there wasn't one in the previous pack, and if this one didn't wheel in the pack in pack 1, I probably would have taken the Adjudicators there. But there's not even a guarantee we want to play this necessarily. Ooh, interesting. So there's Luxurious Libation, which goes so well with Double Virtuoso. Could just kill them out of nowhere. There's also Rafine's Informant. And I think I'm going to land on the Informant, as cute as this is. Yeah, maybe that wheels. I don't know. That could be interesting. Botanical Plaza versus Venom Connoisseur. We don't really have ways to get multiple creatures on the battlefield in the same turn right now. So I'm going to take the land over this. Our 2-drops are looking fine for now. So let's take Botanical Plaza here. Lots of green and white. Probably taking a hold for ransom. Civil Servant pick 6. Thank you very much. I will take that and run with it. And Civic Gardener here. I wonder if there's a way you could even make this card work in this format. Not really. All right, we'll take the Civic Gardener, and our 2-drops are looking quite good. No 3s currently. May not even need to play this Adjudicators, depending on how things go here. We'll see what comes back on pick 9 and 10. Bouncers beat down. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, come on back, Adjudicators. It's in both of these packs here. There it is. So we have really good early game, and so far, really good late game too. So this deck is kind of doing its thing, and they both came back. So yeah, I think we are the only one in brokers at this table. Definitely only one in green-white. So we have a lot of really good early plays that are going to fight pretty early. Then we have our bridge to some Adjudicators to really push in those last points of damage. I think this is going pretty well. Don't know if I'm going to play any more of these, but does open up Blue Splash as well. I'm going to take Glittermongerer here in the event that we find like that 7-mana 5/7 Broker's card in the 3rd pack or something over Metamorphosis on the splash. Don't care about either of those. We currently have 14 creatures. It's pretty good. Still more green cards coming around at the end here. I think we're going to get a pretty darn good deck here after we finish pack 3, because I'm pretty sure we're the only green-white drafter at this table. Alright, is Professional Face Breaker worth splashing off of one Riveteer's Overlook right now, overtaking something like Voice of the Vermin, Kaldaya Strong Arm, Rafine's Informant? Probably not. I mean, it's good, but I'm going to take the 2-drop in the Informant there, because we don't really have a guarantee of way of splashing that. Well, this is certainly an underwhelming pack. I guess we take Warm Welcome over Buy Your Silence or Broken Wings. That's about the only cards we could play. I mean, we could splash like a Run Out of Town or something, but that doesn't seem great. Or a Scheming Fence, and that doesn't seem great either. Maybe we play the Warm Welcome, maybe we don't. Got a little unlucky on that pick. And a little unlucky on this pick too. I can't really splash that. Don't need another one of these or Boon. I guess Rocks Pummeler, but I don't know how much I want to be playing that. In a deck with 3 Adjudicators, Strong Arm, Server, double Entourage. I mean, our top end is already fine. Maybe there's like one other green-white drafter at this table, and it might be this person. Because they're taking all the cards from us. Yeah, we're left with like one card here, and it's Backup Agent. It works really well with Double Virtuoso, Skybridge Towers, but we don't really have a blue splash we need to play. Sawjack would probably be playable in this deck. But let's take the Backup Agent. Currently have 17 creatures and would need one more card to fill out this deck. Makes Warm Welcome quite good. Guess we're splashing Duelist now, aren't we? Yeah, if this weren't here, I'd probably take Plaza. But yeah, I'm going to find a way to splash the Duelist off of 3 Adjudicators, probably. Another Server. Yeah, I don't think either of these are worth splashing, so we'll just take the Server here. And just play all of the creatures. Probably don't want Rocks Pummeler in this deck. Our interaction right now is a Hold for Ransom, a Prize Fight, and a Bouncer's Beatdown. I've seen worse. Alright, another 2-drop in Gardener. Fear my 2-drops. Skybridge Towers over For the Family? Oh, that's a tough one, man. Is For the Family better than making our mana good to splash Duelist? I'm going to take the Towers there. Parcel, Social Climber. We have a lot of creatures, but Parcel's too slow for a deck like this. Nothing here. So unfortunately did not see any Overseers, but that's okay. I think we ended up with a good deck. Does a Botanical Plaza make its way back around? Come on, let's hope we get one. Oh, yes. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. And Brass Knuckles. Okay. Let's see how we want to make the cuts in this deck. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 17. So this is 17 right here. We currently have like 18 creatures or something. This is kind of like a creature. Warm Welcome's pretty good. kind of like everything, to be honest. Speakeasy server with this many creatures is so good. We have 3 adjudicators here. Glittermonger seems fine for defensive speed. Elegant Entourage is good. Duelist is good. Strong Arm is maybe the worst of them. We need this interaction here. Maybe we just don't need Warm Welcome. I mean, definitely don't need 3 of these. So we have 2 blue sources right now, plus all of the adjudicators, like exiling themselves. That's fine. We have 6, 7, 8, 9 white and 8 green. So we could probably up the green by 1. And then the last cut is probably Warm Welcome or Kaldaya Strong Arm. Or a Civic Gardener or something? What's our citizen count? Oh, citizen count is at 11. Maybe we could just cut a Civic Gardener. We're still at 18 creatures, which means this is pretty good. Don't have the best curve outs for Civil Servant, but this deck seems pretty good. So let's see if brokers can get us yet another trophy here on the channel. That'd be great. Your subscription would go a long way in helping us do it too. I'm convinced that by your subscription adding to our win count on the channel, that's exactly how it works, right? I mean, we're going to go ahead and trophy here simply because you clicked that subscribe button. So thank you so much in advance. Don't forget also we've got the Daily Drafters Discord, link in description if you want to go ahead and join that as well. We're looking for some more people, and it's a great community that we've already built, and we'd love to have you a part of the Discord here. I'm going to start with Informant because Hearse isn't doing much right now. Well, that's certainly tough, isn't it? Guess I'll get rid of Warm Welcome. We have some pretty good gas here, and I'd like to have the adjudicators for turn 5, and we need these lands. All right, we'll go to combat here. They're going to exile Masked Bandits, is my guess. Nothing. Okay. Uh-oh. Are they missing land drops now? So they have to discard a card, right? Do I have a chance to respond by exiling it? Hopefully. I think I do. Oh, wait, I meant to put it here, not there. No, come on. Maybe I clicked it too late. Oh well. They have a combat trick or something? Like for the family? So unfortunately these adjudicators can't be cast right now, but next turn we can exile them both. Following turn we can just potentially play them. So we don't have any recursion here, so we'll get this thing up to a 2/2. And then we're just going to exile both adjudicators here, I think is the plan. And the next turn we can play adjudicators, make a creature unable to block, crew this thing as a 4/4 and hit them for 11. Aw, now they go to 12 though. Oh, but this will make it have trample and +1/+1, so if we draw a land, I think we win. Unless they kill something. That might also do it. Depends on what they have here. So this is 12. All right. Yeah, they got a little screwed on mana, but we had quite the curve out there, that's for sure. All right, awesome hand here. Probably going to go Servant, although it depends on what land we draw. Servant into Duelist would be insane. I mean, that's probably unbeatable. So we'll start with that in case we high roll and draw an island off top. They have Strangle, looks like. Yeah, maybe that was a reason to lead on Informant there, but... Oh, that would have been great. All right. Well, you got another one? No, but it does trade. Yeah, I know this is going to ping us every time a creature comes in. They're eventually going to trade this for Civil Servant here. But I'm going to wait. I'm just going to exile Adjudicators right now. And use Hold for Ransom on something else. Yeah, Hold for Ransom looking pretty horrible on this against this deck here. So we can Duelist and Hold for Ransom. But that's not great. Let's Duelist. Well, looks like my mouse just completely lost contact with the world. Alright, well this will be awkward for the rest of this game. Alright, so do we hold for ransom one of these creatures here? Whatever we hold for ransom, we're going to trade with the other one, because we're probably going to attack here. So if we hold for ransom on... Which would we rather have die? I'd probably rather have the Soloist die. So we're probably trading with the soloist here. Maybe it's just a battery thing. I don't know. They just decided to take it. Okay. Well, Adjudicators is going to be good here. Alright. Hopefully they don't follow it up with a Strangle. Alright, that's good. So we'll cast this. We'll make that unable to block. And then we'll get in for some lifelink as well. So they are now down to 6. And because of the Plaza, I think I actually will play that. I know we have another Informant, but next turn we could, like if we draw a land, we can sack the Plaza, and then if we draw a 2-drop, we can still cast it. So... Okay, they're building up their board quite nicely. And we don't really have good attacks anymore. So I guess Virtuoso's coming down. And yeah, no attacks. Alright, can we close this one out here? They're playing some chonkers, that's for sure. Okay, yeah. So they're going to make our Virtuoso attack next turn. Is that what they did? Attacks if able, yeah. Okay. Well, we don't really have much of a choice, so... Do we have a combat trick in the deck? We have Prize Fight, but if we sacrifice this, we don't have any 1-drop combat tricks, so there's nothing we can do about this. Yep. Alright. Looks like they might be outdrawing us here. That's for sure. I mean, like, that's not great. Especially since we had to get rid of Adjudicators here. And we can't even sacrifice this because we don't have another blue. I'd like to get rid of their stupid Soloist, but we would have to 2-for-1 ourselves to do that. Or get rid of the shield counter on Duelist. Come on. They've just... I think every turn they've drawn... drawn Strong Arm into Entourage, into Gardener, into Roastmaster, into Riveteer's Charm. That's been their draws. And we've drawn Skybridge Towers, Forest, Plains, and Prize Fight. So, here we are. Yeah, no locks. I don't like doing that at all. But I'm not sure we have much of a choice. Oh, and they drew an instant, so that's nice. Yeah, seems about right. This has been ridiculous. Alright, well, we had them just about dead, and they drew, like, basically the best creatures in their deck back to back to back to back, and we drew a Civic Gardener in a prize fight. So, GG's. All right, on to the next one. Okay, we'll keep this one here. We've got Civil Servant into Warm Welcome, tapping the Citizen. That's pretty good. I switched mouses here to the loud one, so sorry about the clicking, but this is one I had issues with before. Reason why I got a new mouse. Yep, see, it just releases. I didn't release the click at all, and it just released it. So hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us somehow. But we'll do this here. Next turn, Warm Welcome, tapping Civil Servant if they don't play a blocker. Okay. Sure. All right. Now what? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Probably play Entourage next turn. But that's questionable. We could do Hearse plus Informant, but Entourage may open up attacks for the Servant next turn by playing a couple creatures or something. So let's just do this. This can also attack through the Echo Inspector, so that is noticeable. Discarding Cormella, maybe just because they can't cast it right now, or they might have two Cormellas. All right, down goes Entourage. Interesting decision there. All right, so we'll get in here. Maybe they're just looking to get a counter on Echo Inspector, a shield counter maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. I'd like to exile an Adjudicators, because playing them back-to-back turns could be really good. So what I'm going to do is Unlicensed Hearse and get that going, eating up their graveyard, and then exile Adjudicators, and then next turn we can make this unable to block, and then get in there, and then kind of try to run away that way. Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. That's my guess as to what that is over there. Oh, you don't want to do that. Because in response, I can just exile them. That's unfortunate. Maybe they didn't realize I got a chance to respond to it. right. I think we'll do this one here. Another Echo Inspector. Okay, that's not great. Let's see what they pitch. We do have Prize Fight, but then we won't be able to make that one unable to attack, so... A Blitzed Strong Arm is not bad. That would put 2 counters here. It would make it a 5/5 attacker. But that would just trade for this. So this is a tough one here. Prize Fight. I'd like to fight this while their mana is down, which means we can go Informant plus Prize Fight. I think that's how I'm going to do it here, but it depends on what we draw as well. Yeah, we'll just get rid of that. And then we can Prize Fight this here. We'll get a treasure, but I don't think I want to cast Rafine's Informant off of that treasure. So I'm just gonna pass. Well, I'm totally fine trading this 1/1 for a shield counter, if that's what they want to do. Okay. Fine by me. Echo Inspector Tribal here. They're doing a good job blanking our Civil Servant attacking. All right. Backup agent. So what if we did Blitzed Strong Arm Backup Agent, but 3 counters here? It would be a 6/6 attacker, which is still just trading. Let's do this. We're going to make that unable to attack or block, and then we'll crew this up, I think, and hit them for 10. Yeah, that one can't block, so. Are you going to chump or are you going to take 10 here? All right, so they're going to chump. Go to 9. And we do have this to kind of squeeze through some extra damage. Wrecking Crew. That's a good one. Blitzing, or getting the counters onto this could be good. Oops, sorry about that. But we could also... What if we were to play Backup Agent and blitz this? Put the counters here and here, crew this one up, and attack with everything. They block a 6, a 5, or a 6 and a 6, and take 5 plus 3? 8? It's not dead, but they have to chump both. So that seems good to me. So we'll put the counter. What if we did this one? Put the counter here, then it crewed that, then we blitzed, put the counter here, then they block here, here, take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe that just wins, doesn't it? Put the counter here, crew it with that. No, because then we can't get lifelink, or +1/+0. I gotta hurry up, do the math here. Crew this with this one, blitz strong arm. That's gotta be enough, right? Okay, I think this is enough. Haven't done the math, but I'm pretty sure. Block 6, block 4, take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so that should be it. Okay, cool. I did find the line. I just took me a while. Don't know why I was questioning it so much. Awesome. 2 and 1. Let's keep rolling. Okay, well this hand is certainly debatable. Beatdown and prize fight don't really do anything. Littermonger would be our first play. We can't play backup agent. Strong arm is so far away. I think we have to mulligan this one. This one looks better. Probably putting back the server here. I mean, it's slow because both of these are tap lands, but what are you going to do? We do have servant into servant. We draw an untapped land here, darn. All right. Now we have servant into backup agent. All right, here comes the counter spell. No, a little chat maybe. Fairy Vandal, close enough. All right. Now what? Down goes Civil Servant. All right, they're going for it. We play our Civil Servant or a backup agent to put the counter on it. I'm gonna start with this. Gains us 4 life here, which is pretty good. Kind of negates what they did last turn. And no plays from them. All right. Alright, it deals X damage. Alright, so we'll just do that there. Get that clean. 2 for 1. They can't block. We get in for 4 more lifelink. This one lets us get in for an extra point of damage by attacking with backup agent as well. So that's why we're going to play that. And then a land lets us play adjudicators, which should probably be lethal. But let's see if they have anything to answer it. We're not technically lethal right now. And that's not it either. I guess hold for ransom. That guarantees next turn we can play adjudicators and block down whatever they're doing. Okay, they go to 1. And no, we couldn't have had lethal there because in order to get that extra +1/+0, we had to tap the 1-powered creature. So the 1 point was spread across 2 creatures no matter what we did. But we got there in the end anyway. They were a little mana screwed, but again, our curve was just really, really good. Back into plat 4. Oh, what a curve here, man. If we could find blue, go Servant into Duelist, that would be great. But we're obviously keeping this. We'll lead on Servant here in case we draw our other Servant or a Civic Gardener or something like that. Backup Agent, there we go. That makes this a 4/4. Yeah, this is the curve that just you hate to see from opponents in this format. I mean, this is ridiculous. Now, if they just play another random creature, we can have Bouncer's Beatdown up to attack, make them double block, kill the Bouncers. Okay. That's a tough one. I think I'm going with Virtuoso here. Because these cards have just such a high potential for us. And there's the blue for Duelist. So what we're going to do here is attack. They're going to double block, and then we're going to be able to get the 2-for-1 with the Bouncer's Beatdown. Clear their board. Or not. We just play Hearst then. And Bouncer's Beatdown is still held up because it targets a black permanent. So things are looking up in this world. Aww. Yeah. I think I'm going to do this one now because it's not going to get much better, and theoretically they're going to play creatures that are bigger than this. So let's kill that. Take 1. And then make this a 2/2. I guess we're crewing this because we're not going to use the graveyard ability. Okay, they're at 9 and we have a duelist now. Aww. Aww. That feels so bad. Freaking nightclubber. Oh, and here come the lands. It's still quite good, so I guess we're taking it. Let's lead on Glittermonger here over the hearse. Now they could have another Corrupt Court Official. Okay. Sure. This is just going swimmingly. So well. Go ahead. I think we've gotten to the point where they probably stabilized. And that'll certainly help them. Yep, looks like Nightclubber won them this game. There's more lifelink. Yeah, I think this one's just about over. So we can free this thing up and then attack with it. Try to gain some life back. But if they have interaction, then we are in not a good spot here. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Okay. We do gain the life back, so there is that. And they didn't have the interaction, but they still have a bunch of creatures here. Down goes Civil Servant. Oh, What do you got? Looking in your graveyard? You're going to get back a Nightclubber and a Court Official? Seems about right. So let's try to do that here. Have Civil Servant die to the Ominous Parcel. Down it goes. That'd have been fun if we had like Majestic Metamorphosis or something. I think we would have won there. But we don't. We don't even have it in the deck, so. They've got lifelink on the Initiate here, so I'm not really sure we have one out in this game. We have 3 Adjudicators in the deck, and yeah, that's gonna... It's gonna make things tough. I see. Picking up what you're putting down there. Not really gonna do it for us. We could trade this for a Pickpocket, but like that's not good. I'd like to blitz in a Kaldaya Strongarm, put the counters on this at some point, but they have a chump blocker here, and then they're gonna be able to hit us for 4. So we're gonna go to 8 next turn, and then the following turn we'll be dead because they'll be able to hit us for 8 again. Still getting priority. Oh, it's the Crocodile activation. Okay. Oh, and Expendable Lackey. There's a land, and there's essentially a land. Let's see what we find. Yep. Alright, no way to gain life, do we? No. So this plus this and this will kill us. But let's see if they hold off. Maybe they'll play around like Kill Shot or something. They did not. So, on to the next one. Let's rally here. 3 and 2. Okay, well, you know, any green or white land lets us play Duelist on 3. Glittermonger can help too. Obviously, we need lands. But let's do it here. There we go. the Jetmir's Fixer. Start with Duelist. Red-green's going to have a difficult time dealing with that, I would think. No blocks. I don't want to trade a shield counter for the Fixer. Jewel Thief. Well, yeah. Let's get Glittermonger down. Alright, so they have a combat trick, and I'd like to keep my Glittermonger around for at least one turn here, and maybe we can hold up Prize Fight to play around a combat trick. Or Beatdown. So if we draw a land, we can go Informant. Ugh. Plus hold up Beatdown now. Well, this feels awful. It's the Voice of the Vermin. Kick our butt here. We can go Civil Servant plus Prize Fight. That's not great. So I guess we're just holding up Beatdown. Stupid Voice of the Vermin. I guess Voice of the Vermin does trade for Duelist right now. If they don't make it a 4/4, is that how that works? So we can trade Prize Fight for a shield counter here. Gosh, they have so many combat tricks in hand. This can't go well for us. What do you have now? Let's see if they use their combat trick on this. Okay, so we got rid of the shield counter. Let's try this. And that, we have to do something here. I mean, they have a combat trick, and right now, if we didn't do anything, we'd be taking 9, 10, 11, plus a 4 the family kills us, so we have to do something, and it's not looking great. So, play the combat trick. Which one is it? Is it Quick Draw Dagger? Is it for the family? Do you have a way to kill us? Okay. Alright. Suppose worse things have happened. Do we Bouncers Beatdown now on either of these? The Soloist is going to kill us very quickly here. So I think we do have to Bouncer's Beat down. I know this can become a 4/4. But it can at least trade with now a Civil Servant. All right, let's see what they have following up. They have 4 cards in hand, we have none. All right, here comes the combat trick again, but we have to block, I think. Right? Yeah. Oh, all right, I'm totally cool with that. I'm less cool with that. Okay. So they've kind of proven to me they don't really have a combat trick here. So we can block. Right, so this trades. I mean, both of these trade. It feels horrible, obviously. But they have a 6/6, so... Okay. What now? Come on. Double cleanup. What is this deck? Red-green is bad, they said. Don't draft red-green, they said. Don't think we need the treasure right now. I'd rather just attack. Let's do that. Now we can do this. Planning to block cleanup crew with adjudicators and informant here. What is this deck? Man, are you kidding me? Oh, gosh. They're going to instantly play that card off of the cleanup crew, getting up to 7/7. So everyone says, oh, it's Brokers. Brokers is the best deck in the format. Green-White's the best deck in the format. Here is, what day is it? Not sure exactly what day this is going up, but we've had 2 or 3 straight Green-White drafts on the channel that are like 2 and 3, 3 and 3. Plasma Jockey. This can't block, so we're going to take all the damage now. I mean, if you could build yourself a red-green deck in this format, I would just take theirs. It's every single card they have is just absolute gas. Yeah, GG's, pretty much. Guess we'll do that here. Oh, another one. That's nice. Oh, another one. That's nice. So theoretically, we can trade for Cleanup Crew as it sits right now and lose everything but probably a Glittermongerer. And now we have to do a lot of weird chumping. Yep. The whole team gets Death Touch now. It's the only way we can survive. And that sounds about right. Lovely way to end it. You knew it was coming. I mean, you knew it was coming. If you're still enjoying this format, then I'm glad to have you here. Yeah, that's where I'm going to end that statement. 3-3 with a busted green-white deck here. So you just love to see it with Brokers is the best. So as everyone says, Brokers is the best. It's proven by the 3-3 here today on the channel. So hope you enjoyed today's draft video. I will see you on Thursday for your daily draft.